Bring back my girls.
Where they at?
Where they at?
Bring them back. Come on. Ladies.
My girl.
Bring back boy, bring back boy, bring back boy. Actually, the best Bob that RuPaul has ever come out with. Actually.
Yes, definitely the best
one.
One.
My favorite RuPaul song.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Feeling so silly today. We need a theme song. You have a theme song for this?
Can we get the rights to a theme song?
We need a theme song.
No, we could make one. Hey,
right. Come on.
It's Irby and Faye on Valentine's Day.
Right.
Here to brighten your
Hey! Oh my God! It's Valentine's Day. Yo, I forgot.
You forgot it was Valentine's Day?
Ah, my lonely ass.
Oh my goodness. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. The only reason I remembered was because I planned a whole outfit.
Oh, no. Wait, let me see the outfit. Okay. Yes. Oh, you got the black fur. I love. Are those ribbons? Is it like? Are they tied?
Oh, yeah, they're tied.
Oh, that's cute. You're my Valentine, basically. Yeah. Is that what you're?
This rose is for you.
Thank you. Okay. This one's for you. I got this whole thing.
Oh my goodness.
It's so dusty, but I think it fits.
With the black roses, the nice little pastel vibe. I love it.
Yes, exactly.
Always know. You always know.
I know him. Hey, I be knowing.
Hello, everyone. My name is Faye.
Hi, guys. I am Irby.
And welcome back to I'm a Fan, the show where we talk shit or fan out about Drag Race UK today. UK Series 2, Episode 5. And things get real interesting in Episode 5. Before we talk about Episode 5, happy Valentine's Day!
You guys are my Valentine. Okay,
yes, hearts and roses to all of you. You won't be seeing this on Valentine's Day, but we've recorded on Valentine's Day. So it's a nice little pastel, pink, goth, lovely moment.
Yes. Everything wrapped up into one beautiful bouquet.
Yes. Oh, a beautiful bouquet. I love it. Okay. Right. Speaking of bouquets, let me go ahead and put those over there.
No flowers were hurt during this production.
They were all hurt, actually. No, I'm kidding. These are fake. Anyway. So this is the episode that I was like most kind of like dreading, but also like low-key weirdly excited about because like this is the episode when like coronavirus comes in and just ruins everything. You know what I mean? So we like literally from the top of the episode, they immediately get the message from RuPaul saying like, you know, hey, coronavirus is fucking it up for everybody. So y'all got to go too. Yeah. Wrap it up. Bye. See y'all maybe soon. Maybe.
Can you imagine what the girls was going through when they first heard that? Like, because like you said last week, I think you said that they didn't know necessarily what was going on, how bad things were. So to get that out of the blue like that, oh my goodness. Scary.
Yeah, because I mean, if I'm remembering it correctly, things escalated pretty quickly with the coronavirus. Like it was very much like, you know, for like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe almost a month, it was very like, you know, oh, there's this virus, like only a few people have it. It's not like super crazy. You can still go to work or whatever. And then like the week after that month, it was like lockdown. Everybody go inside. Don't do nothing. Don't talk to nobody.
People underplay it for too long.
So I really can't imagine like them not even really knowing what is happening in the outside world and like how quickly things escalated. Them just like, you know, we're just having fun in this competition, blah, 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 blah. And then like all of a sudden, boom, everything is shut down.
Right.
And then you go back home and then you realize, oh, shit is getting real. Like,
yeah, it's bad. Like people's lives are literally in danger. And they spent 7 months away. 7 months.
Yo, when that thing said, like, I knew it was a long ass time, but when they said like 7 months later in that big ass font, I was like, oh my God, 7 months?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
I don't know, I would be really excited, but at the same time, like extremely nervous to come back because after all that time being home, I guess the girls talked about how they had time, some of them had time to go shopping once everything
Right,
started
right.
opening up, kind of, or shopping online at least. I don't know how, but yeah, like it's getting back into the flow of things must have felt strange. And I would feel the pressure even more coming back because people are expecting you to like have your shit together now because you have so much time to think about the critiques that the judges have given you and what have you. And so like I would expect people to come back fighting harder than ever, especially since they spent so much time not doing anything. So people have like this energy, just like ready
Mhm.
to rev things up. And we saw a bit of that this episode.
Oh yeah, and we definitely saw that the judges were like, you had this time.
Mm-hmm.
So, because some people used it and some people used it for different looks than the things that are in this episode.
Everybody comes back together and everybody's talking and chatting up, seeing how people are doing whatnot.
Everyone looked relatively the same except for sister got some plastic
Oh, right.
surgery, and honestly, good for
Right.
her.
She looks good.
Yeah,
She really did.
they made a big deal about it. Like, some people came in with a new nose. I was like, well, look, that's great then. Good for them.
Like, that's good. She wants to get it done. I'm kind of surprised she got it done. I wonder when she got it done during quarantine, but it happened. And new teeth, I heard, right? Like,
Yeah, new teeth
how
too.
work new teeth? Is it?
I think
Is
it's
it
like
like
a yeah, it's like a
capsule?
thingy. Yeah. Good for
Or,
sister. She looks really, really good. And I think
yeah.
anything that gives you like a boost of confidence and doesn't hurt you or anybody else, I am all for. So like good on you, babe. You look good. You looked
Yeah.
good before. You look good now. So I think
Mhm. I
sister.
agree. Good for
I,
you.
I think sister's hot, regardless, honestly.
Hot stuff. Yeah. Even before. Like I thought
Yeah,
this
even
was
before.
cute. Rue comes out with this yellow ass wig. And
Rude. Rude as hell.
we all know Ginny Lemon left the last episode,
Mm-hmm.
in a controversial way. Okay, let's
Woo.
say that. People had their opinions and felt some type of way about how it all went down. For those who didn't watch, please go back to our previous episode for UK to watch that episode. So yes, so Rue comes out with a Ginny Lemon inspired wig. First
Inspired
of all,
wig,
threw
yes.
me out.
When Rue comes out, we do learn that Veronica, in fact,
Yes.
ended up catching the coronavirus and will not be participating in the rest of this season, which is very, very unfortunate because I thought she was doing great. She was giving me like, I'm about to rise up and be the next villain of the season. And I was ready for it. I was so ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that she's doing really well. Rue said that she has an open invitation to return for season 3, which I'm sure she'll take. So I'm very, very excited to see her come back for season 3. So quick little small kudos to Veronica. You did a great job. Loved having you this season. And
Yeah,
can't
and
wait
I
for you
hope,
to be back.
right, I really do hope that she comes back, and when she does, all the criticism, all the critiques, everything, and she would get the chance to see the episodes too. So like,
Yes.
she takes all of that and comes back bigger than ever. So I hope she's doing well health wise.
But because Veronica is now gone, we then get to take it away.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all, but this part right here, it got me. I was shook. So, okay, so since we're missing one girl, so we need to replace, right? So Rue brings out the Brick crew. They're dressed in these animal costumes, right? Like mascot-esque costumes. And it's three people they come out. And Rue asks them to reveal themselves, take off the mask, and they take off not the mask, the headpiece. They take it off, and it's revealed that there's three of the previous contestants. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, we got Joe Black is back. Okay. All right, we got
I love the rhyme.
Right? Yes, again. Cherry Valentine, all right. And then last but not least, we have Estina Mandela. They're back. The last three, I mean, with the exception of Jean Lemon, of course, but like everybody who's been eliminated so far are back to replace Veronica. But guess what? It is the girls that are left in the competition that had to decide which one of these three girls is coming back.
I did want to ask you, out of those three choices, Joe, Cherry, and Estina, who would you have selected to come back?
Oof. Oh my God. At first, I wanted to see Joe Black back, but then I started thinking more about it. I feel as if Estina probably would have had more to do to present. Joe Black, even though costumes was amazing, I still felt like Joe was very limited in the things that she could do. But yeah, it was tough for me. I had a feeling you were gonna ask me that question. It was out of the two of them, and I guess I would have chosen Estina just because I feel like Estina had more to present. So many different levels to her.
I agree. I would have chosen Estina as well. I essentially agree with everything that you said. I think Joe is wonderful and great, but I also think Estina probably had more to give and was more like, itching and ready to go and would have like given that like fire. You know what I mean? And I can tell you one thing in this maxi challenge, she probably wouldn't have been the one to go home. I'm just saying. The group does not decide Estina. The group, not unanimously, but pretty much majority rules Joe Black to return to the competition, which is fair because hold for dogs. But the group decides to bring back Joe Black, which I understand it's fair. First to leave, didn't really have a chance to like show anybody what they could do really. So I understand it. So I'm glad that they brought they brought back Joe Black.
I'm glad they brought back Joe Black. Yes.
Like I said though, would have loved to have seen Estina come back, but it is what it is. And I'm excited that we got to see a little bit of Joe. And spoiler alert, I was so excited we got to see the wig that they highlighted in the first episode.
Right,
I was so excited we got to see that what that was. So that was exciting for me.
Yes.
So after they choose Joe, they find out that they are making girl groups for the Maxi Challenge. And they'll both be singing the exact same song, blah, 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 write their own verses, do their own choreo, come up with their own team name.
RuRuvision pop, right?
Yes,
that was like
RuRuvision, which was cute.
RuRuvision, that's it.
That was cute.
Yeah, that was cute.
I do love a pun. So anytime they can throw a pun in there on Drag Race, you've got it. Because Joe came back and Lawrence won the last challenge, they get to pick their groups. So we end up having Lawrence, Bimini, Tace, and Ahura teaming up together, and Joe, Tia, Ellie, and Sister teaming up together. And the two groups immediately come up with names. Lawrence's group comes up with United King Dolls, and Joe's group comes up with Banana Drama.
The names, I love both names. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I already got a sense of which group I was, like, performance-wise, I was gonna like from the jump. As soon as they picked the groups, and especially the theme of the group of the challenge, being pop, Europop. So I definitely preferred United King Dolls. And yeah, I just knew that they were gonna bring the fun, the sex appeal, and all that stuff, and the colors. And I know Lawrence was nervous.
the minute that they announced that they were doing any type of singing or dancing challenge, Lawrence is immediately like, oh my God. Oh, I don't know why they do this to me. It's like they do a singing dancing challenge every season on Drag Race. How are you shocked and surprised? If Lawrence does make it to the finale, Lawrence is I swear I'm looking forward to it. Lawrence just being like, oh, I didn't know we were gonna singing dance. What? Like, girl.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Seeing Lawrence panic is one of my favorite things in the show. Okay, like it is. I know that probably sounds wrong, but Lawrence always pulls it off. Like always finds some way to
No,
pull off.
literally is always fine.
Maybe it's the accent too that just like makes me laugh. But it's my favorite thing.
I kind of felt the same way when they picked the groups and named, especially after the names happened. I was like, okay, United King Dolls, they're gonna be it.
Yeah.
Even if Lawrence isn't great, the rest of them are gonna be great. You know what I mean? But Banana Drama, I was not vibing with. The minute they picked the name, I was like, oh, it's over. They're yeah.
I like the name.
I like the name. Banana Drama.
I think it was just so ridiculous that I'm like, okay, well, maybe the name is gonna help them come together and find their own look and keep the camp and whatnot. And I think it sounds better with the accent. So
I mean, it does sound better because it's not gonna rhyme. Banana Drama is never gonna rhyme unless you say it with a UK accent or you say it with a Midwestern. Banana Drama. Unless you say it like you're from Wisconsin. Unless you say it like you're from Wisconsin or the UK, it's not gonna work.
Joe also said that he felt nervous about learning the choreography and just he was also going through it.
Joe immediately came in nervous as all hell. I'm like, girl, you just got a second chance to come into the competition. You should be like,
I know.
All right, let's do it. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about being in a girl group. That's never something that I thought I was gonna do. But boom, let's go, let's do it. I'm ready because I've had 7 months to prepare for anything. So let's go. So we get into the rehearsals and the recordings. And it is pretty clear that, Joe and Lawrence specifically are having the most trouble.
Neither one of them can dance, like at all. It's really bad.
And like for Joe to be like, like no tea, no shade. Like I know from singing experience, sometimes the timing just, messes you up. But like when Joe was like recording, I was just so confused. I was like, girl, you are a full cabaret singer and you can't get Glenn close but no cigar. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I didn't understand like why that was so hard.
I think maybe because having somebody else be the one to direct you, not everybody takes directions well, especially when they're used to being in control of their own environment, their own creative projects. And maybe that's what got the best of her. So
yeah, that's
probably I was in the same thing. I'm like, yeah, it's taking forever.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, Glenn close but no cigar. Like, come on, like it's I was getting just as frustrated as Tia was. Like Tia was just like, come on. Other than Lawrence and Joe, everyone did pretty well. So kudos. It's a pretty good group of singers, writers. Something. Ahura had me dying during her. She was like, you know what? I can't sing, but you know what? I can be sexy.
Right. Yeah, use your skills. Your skills, use them.
Girl.
Bring them up. Yeah.
When in doubt, sex it out. Didn't Taste say that? Something like that. I love it.
But the first take of was it the first take? Yeah, the first take was really bad though. Like, it was bad.
It was bad. So good though. It was like TV gold. It was so good. It was so great. the United King dolls are UKD is rehearsing, and UKD. So UKD is rehearsing, and Lawrence is the one, you know, having trouble keeping up and stuff. But Taste in this group, not having it. Taste is like,
Right.
listen, we gonna look good, and I'm gonna get you there. I don't give a shit what you think you can and can't do. We're gonna get you there, okay? That was the like mentality that the other group needed, because when we get to Banana Drama, they kind of let Joe's, you know, sort of being like, I can't do that, be the end all be all, you know what I mean? And Ellie Diamond was
Yeah.
definitely trying to push, trying to be like, okay, but we have to be fierce, we have to be, you know, amazing. And Joe was like, no. And then Tia was like, all right, well, I guess no then. And it's like, no, girl,
Yeah.
no. Like, I'm sorry, but like, if I was in that situation, I would have sided with Ellie Diamond for sure. Like, you're not about to like bring me down. Like, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
like we can keep rehearsing and doing this until we get it right. But what we're not going to do is have like, you know, really small, simple, boring movements that aren't going to be fun to do or fun to watch on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
I wish everybody did listen to Ellie. Maybe it would have been better. I still feel like Joe would have definitely struggled. But at least the team as a whole would have been better. And maybe that would have pushed Joe to go outside of her comfort zone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it was very like, it felt very like Joe was like, well, this is what I know that I'm comfortable with. So we're just going to do my level of what I can do. And
Yeah,
that's not fair to the other girls to be like, you know, oh, no, I get confused with all the arms. It's like, well, then girl, will practice it until you're not confused. Like, like, you know,
exactly.
like, it's
That's not
like,
hard.
yeah,
It's
I
not
mean,
hard.
no, I wouldn't have been the one to be like, okay, well, let's dumb it down. Let's, you know, bring it down. Because Tia was trying to be nice, which, you know, nice is fine,
Yeah.
but like, you know, nice isn't gonna get you any wins.
No.
That's all I'm saying. So
You're right. You're speaking the truth, Ruth.
no, it's fact.
What?
What? So then we get to the performance of it all. We get to the meat, the nitty, the gritty, all the titty. So anyway. so anyway. So the United King dolls are first. What did you think of the United King dolls performance?
Exactly what I expected, honestly.
Period.
Right. It was fun. And then Lawrence did the best that she could do at that time and really brought out the personality that we love Lawrence for. And the choreography was fun, simple. It was so simple. But the good thing that they did too is it was very pop, you know,
Yes.
very stuff that we've seen before, especially like the whole go, like the train thing where everybody like leans over each other. And they repeated it often, yes, but I think that was smart to do, to repeat the chorus, the choreo for the chorus, so that way people can focus on everything else. But yeah, it was fun. It felt like a pop group. They were cohesive. They looked good. It was good.
Yes, exactly. From the looks to the choreo to the verses, like everything melded really, really well together. I loved everything that they did, and they're like friggin' number one in the UK charts right now, or they maybe just dropped to number two, but like legitimately number one, which is wild.
What?
Yeah.
Ah, that's
Right?
amazing. I didn't know that.
I personally feel like if we were doing like one winner, Taste would have won the repeater badge by herself, hands down. Like she
Yeah, I
really,
agree.
really killed it this week. I feel like Taste is somebody who like left this competition and came back ready and raring to go. She was like prepped and all types of ready to come in and smash this competition. So I'm excited to see what else she does with this like newfound energy and spirit, because I feel it. I feel it. It's emanating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel it too. There's a confidence and like she's comfortable now, and I guess maybe because she had that time in between, and whatever she did to prepare mentally, especially, it shows. So yeah, I'm excited.
My main bitch, Bimini, killed that whole thing. I will never in my life
Yes,
forget gender bender system offender. Like that is my
yes,
favorite. That
yes,
was my favorite thing. I would have that like
yes.
tattooed on my arm right here, honestly. Now we go to banana drama. Um, I'm gonna say it. It was bad. It was really bad. It was really bad. And I felt bad. I felt bad because like I could tell Tia and Ellie specifically were like, we're trying to, give it. You know what I mean? But it just like, it was not
Mhm.
happening. It just was not happening.
It was a little bit worse than I expected it to be. You know, like it wasn't cohesive. People weren't dancing. The timing wasn't good. The final pose was sloppy. It was just, and like it just the verses were weak to me. I haven't listened to the song by itself yet, but based on what I saw, like it was just not as memorable. Not in a good way.
Oh my God. This UK hun, I hated it. The fact that y'all couldn't even be like, switch it up in each chorus, like to have like, maybe now Ellie's the one on the side and she's like, oh yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
like if you're gonna do something like that, if you're gonna be like, you're gonna try to be like super campy with it, have people switch it up.
It was not good. And yeah, Joe Black had every reason to be scared and nervous.
Mhm.
And it definitely showed very stiff up there. And, the judges did say this. We're going to get to that more in detail later, but that outfit was not it for me as soon as I saw it. But yeah, like it was disappointing. And I
Yeah.
felt bad because I wanted it to be great. Wanted it to be
No,
really
yeah,
good.
like I always am rooting for the people that like get a chance to come back into the competition,
Mhm,
to come
mhm.
back and be like, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it now. You know what I mean? But it's always they come back and then they go the same week that they come back, or they go the week after.
Ellie Diamond wasn't as like she was probably the best out of the group for me.
I think for me, my favorite from the group, ironically, was Tia. I enjoyed watching Tia perform, and I enjoyed her like being a straight up rapstress. Ah, like
Mm-hmm.
shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Lemon. I love that. I'm a straight up rapstress.
Yeah.
I also feel like Sister Sister did like pretty okay as well. But I didn't personally see what the judges saw. I didn't too much care for the verse and the I mean she definitely had like a newfound energy coming back, but like it wasn't it for me. Let's get into these runways. First runway back.
Okay, yes.
Who's bringing it? Who's bringing it? Nobody.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay,
No,
so
I was about to say that's not true. That's a lie.
so we have our runway, which is the day at the seaside. So first and foremost is Bimini Bon Boulash giving us this gorgeous baby blue moment with a little umbrella. She was so cute. I loved it. I loved it so much. I loved it. What did you think?
Yes. Yes. And it's reminiscent to, was it last week when she had the back that was like the lace and whatnot? You
Mhm.
can see the back and I like that, but then it just, everything was full on lace and you see the front and it's really nice and the color just like complemented her skin really well. It was sophisticated, but still very sexy and dangerous. I really enjoyed it. Oh, this is Bimini. Watch out. Love her.
Ooh, watch out. Oh, speaking of, that was
Ooh, ooh,
just rewinding back real quick. That was my
ooh.
favorite thing when she jumped off the chair into a split, and it was like, "Well, someone do a death drop or something," and then Aura was just like, Taste, who was giving us like trapped in a net, fish, crabs, mermaid, sea goddess,
Yes.
everything I needed, everything I
Yes.
was expecting from a Taste runway coming back, I got. So I was happy.
so beautiful. Like the netting and the little jacket with the train. It was really really nice. Was that a jacket? Like she didn't put it on, but like maybe it was attached. I don't know. It seemed versatile, which is something I really did like. Um, but yeah, like the shells, she was serving it. I loved it every minute.
Fully. So then we have Ahura,
Okay.
who was giving us a bag of chips, which, nod to bag of chips. Um, Gorgeous. I loved it. Incredibly campy. So much fun for
Mhm.
Ahura. You know what I mean? For Ahura to come out there and like really give us like camp and like goofiness. I was not super
Yeah.
expecting. So I was really, really excited to see that. I thought that was great.
I did too. That's one thing I wrote here was the risk that she took to not be so focused on fashion, high fashion, but actually be a little bit more camp and out there and a little bit more comical, honestly. Seeing the chip back there, or the French fries, y'all, for us Americans. I was like, chips, where? That's not chip. But it was really well put together. Um, and it was still very much fashion at the same time. So loved it.
Lawrence, who was giving us flotation device realness. I got a hair. I got a hair. Hold on. And a hair.
I did not know what was going on there for a second. I was like, are you fisting yourself? In your... I should give I said that. That's what it looked like. Okay.
I was fisting myself. Okay.
I don't know. You put your hand. It was
so then we have Lawrence, who's giving us flotation device realness. It was so cute. It was tailor fit to her. It looked gorgeous. It was like well made. It was just great. This whole group, like I said, from just the start of the episode to finish of the episode, just amazing.
I wasn't feeling it at first, the look. I don't know what it was, but the more I looked at it, the more I did appreciate it and grew to like it even more. So by the end of the night, I was like, okay, all right, I like this. I like it. It had to grow on me. It did.
It had to grow on you.
It did.
Where is it?
Huh? What's the reference?
You said it grew on you. Where is it?
Oh, bitch. It's deep. No, let me not even go.
I hate it here. I hate it here. So next we have Ellie Diamond, Seagull in a bikini. It was great. I really loved it. It made me laugh, which was so. It was good. I loved it. It was great. It was cute.
I really enjoyed it. I love the makeup. I love the way, like the wrist. That was a risk to go that big and costumey. And the mini bikini, the itsy bitsy mini yellow polka dot bikini. I was thinking that the whole time while she was walking. I really loved it. The only thing, maybe this is me being nitpicky, but I just wish that the bottom half of the two-piece fit a little bit more. Like it was stretched out just a little bit more. Because she's all hairy down there. You know what I'm saying?
A little feathery, yeah.
A little feathery, right? I was hoping for it to be a little more, like shaped nicely. But I love the concept and the heels. The wet heels was fun. I like the concept. Very smart.
Yeah, I really liked it, and I also really enjoyed the fact that like it was Seagull, but it was like a seagull in drag. You know what I mean? Like you zoom up to her face, and like the eyes are snatched. Like the body is right. So I loved it. I loved it. Tia giving us ice cream cone.
Yeah.
So next we have Sister. Yeah, I mean it was cute, but it was not like it was not at the level that it needed to be. If you're gonna do ice cream, then you gotta add a little more to it. It can't just be like I'm in an ice cream costume. It has to be like I am the ice cream. Like there's little goops melting on me. There's My cone is like all the way down to my, like something to like elevate it a little bit. It just wasn't elevated enough to be put on the Drag Race stage.
I was expecting a lot more because the way she came back like she was ready and mentally prepared, and I was kind of disappointed. So
Yeah.
disappointed. But I appreciate her, doing a little bit more, than was doing before. It wasn't as basic.
Oh. Oh.
That hurt me to say. It hurt. But that hurt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she to be fair, she did say that she has elevated all of her looks, just not this one. so
Okay.
so I'm excited to see what else she has. But yeah, like the ice cream it messed you up, Tia. You had a good week and you probably would have been safe, but the ice cream messed you up. Sister, another bag of chips. It was good, but like it's unfortunately after seeing a horrors, it definitely paled in comparison.
The concept was fun. I like the seagull, but it felt like it was drooping instead of like really attacking her. It felt like it was like falling on her. I don't know. I didn't really like the execution of it.
Joe Black, who came out like just like a person caught in like a storm after like getting all these things and stuff. It was really, really cute. I did love this, and I was so excited that we got to see the hair that she brought. That we as an audience were shown a little bit of foreshadowing on their part. They just be like, oh, don't worry, you'll see this wig again. I think it was executed very well. It's just a shame that like Joe did so poorly in the challenge, but yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the best executed dresses of the night. The details, because she had ice cream and all these different fries and everything like that just splattered all over her because the wind was too strong. And I love like her walking. I felt that wind. I felt it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think she was really great.
You could tell that she was comfortable with this, which is why she was able to give it more of herself. You know what I mean? But like with the group, she immediately was just like, I'm not comfortable, so I'm gonna shut down and say no to most things. The United King dolls win, and as a unit, and they all win a repeater badge, which makes Lawrence's third repeater badge. How do you feel? I mean, this is an obvious question, but
yeah,
do you agree?
Well deserved. They deserve every second of it. Yes,
hands down. Okay, so because the United King dolls won, that means all of Banana Drama is up for elimination. So they kind of go down the list, critiquing everybody, yada 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 yada. But then Ru and the rest of the judges get to Joe Black. So talking about the performance outfit, Michelle mentions that it's something that she could have bought off the rack at a very local store. And then Joe kind of jokingly says, H&M, I got it from H&M, which Ru did not find funny at all and goes on a full rant about she was not having it. She was like, if you're going to wear something from H&M from a local store, you do something to it to make it creative, to make it more you, because this is Drag Race. This is the Olympics of drag. You can't be out here in like whatever the bum fuck, you know what I mean? Which I kind of agree. If you're gonna wear something from H&M, like listen, I'm all about it. If you only have the budget for H&M, bitch, wear H&M. But rhinestone it, you know what I mean? Get a friend to like help you cut it up, like do something to it. So it's not just a dress from H&M. It's something, more unique and more like only you have this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm 100% with Ru. And I mean, I was surprised that she went off as much as she did, but I guess because, it just, she even mentioned that maybe it was because of the 7 months of quarantine, but coming back into the competition, this mattered. And Joe said that there was other looks that she could have chosen too that were probably more drag. And she didn't. So, bad judgment too. But yeah, she really got grilled. She got grilled real bad.
She got grilled hard. It was very much like, when you're at your cousin's house and your cousin gets yelled at and you're just sitting in the room like awkwardly, like, just like, that's exactly how I felt watching it. I was just like,
that's totally perfect. That's exactly what it felt like.
Even going back in the Untucked, when Ellie was talking about it, she was like, because Ru ended up directing this to like all of them at a certain point. She was like, this is for all of you. I don't want to see any fucking H&M. You know what I mean? So when they got back in the Untucked, Ellie was, recounting it for the girls. And then she was like, but I think I did Fierce, so I'm good. I was like, that's me. That would be me. I'm that cousin. when everybody gets like, and this is for all of you, blah, 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 blah. I'd be like, it's not really for me though, so I'm gonna stop. Like, it's not really for me. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I was that kid for sure. I was for sure that kid. Like,
That's definitely me.
The class getting yelled at, I knew it wasn't about me. You know what I mean? Like, the UKD girls, the United King dolls, are in the Untucked, and they start talking about how similar Ahora's look and Sister's look are, and find it kind of like, interesting because Sister had a different look prior to them going away for 7 months, and Ahora already had her look put out. So Ahora is saying that, like, that Sister knew that she had this outfit and she knew that she was going to wear that for this week. And then Sister comes in and is like, I didn't even remember your outfit. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And she Sister kind of comes off very, very heated about it, which makes me feel like it might not be fully the truth, because when I don't know about you, and maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but like when you legitimately don't remember that somebody else did the same thing that you are, and you just kind of like came up with the thing, and you're like, oh, this is great. And then you come in and like someone is like, clearly we're doing the same thing here. Most for me, if that was me, if I was in Sister's shoes, I would have been like, oh, you're so right. It didn't cross my mind when I was thinking about this outfit. For these 7 months when I was revamping, I didn't even think about that. I probably saw it already. But you know what? You're probably right. When you're guilty of it, and when you're like, I am gonna take this idea, I'm gonna make it better. You come in and you're a little more defensive because someone's like, I'm accusing you of doing the thing that you did. And then you're like, no, why would I ever? I don't even care about your look. Your look is ugly and mine is the best one. Like, it's so
it definitely did feel that way. And her defense was that she felt as if her she felt as if her creativity and all the work that she put into was being put into question, and her authenticity was being put into question and all of that. So I was like, oh, I guess I understand that, but like, at the same time, I know I would have reacted the same way, like you're saying, right? Like I'm like, oh wow, you're right. Like I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. But hey, it is what it is right now.
I'm sorry. We're here now. You know what I mean?
We're here now.
So,
yeah.
Because you were so defensive about it, it makes you seem a little more guilty.
It did. It really did. Yeah.
So.
The world would never know.
I don't know what that was. I don't know. I was just like, yeah.
I don't know either. But I'm admiring your makeup just now. I was like, I don't even know what you did, but I was admiring your makeup.
You were admiring my makeup? Oh, here you go. Here you go.
Yeah. Yes, lovely. Yes, closer. No, too close. Oh God, no. Bring it back.
Too close. We find out that Ellie Diamond is safe and Sister is safe Our bottom two end up being Tia and Joe. Do you agree?
The Tia belong in that. Yeah. Yes. I guess. I do. I do.
I think the outfit is what put her there. Otherwise, I probably would have said sister at the bottom with Joe. But the outfit was bad. Tia and Joe lip sync to "Don't Leave Me This Way" by the Commonards. And Tia kills it.
Yep. Joe did her best, I suppose. She was entertaining. She was fun to watch in a totally different way compared to Tia. But it was just, I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew that this was gonna happen with Joe. Joe was gonna be in the bottom, and any girl that she had to lip sync with, I felt like it would have killed it.
Yeah.
So it's a tough position for her to be in.
It is, unfortunately, but I mean, yeah, you're right. You do kind of expect it, especially after seeing so many seasons of Drag Race and seeing so many girls come back and then immediately go home. It's like I kind of know for a fact that like Joe is not gonna last in the competition. But it was cute and fun to have her back. But yeah, no, so Tia Coffee wins. And Joe Black, once again, has to sashay away. Kudos to you, Joe. I think you're amazing. And I hope that, once COVID is over, you get back to doing your cabaret thing and killing it.
Yeah. I really do hope we get to see you on a cabaret stage because you're such a talent.
Yeah. Oh, and funny enough, it's super funny. I'll put the screenshots here because I screenshotted it as soon as I saw it. But H&M sent Joe Black a cake. And hold on, let me read what it said. Hold on. They sent her a cake for Valentine's Day, and it reads. Let me find it.
Oh.
Roses are red, violets are blue. We loved your fit. Don't listen to Ru. Love H&M. And they sent her a cake, just a full cake. You can't.
I can't see it.
They sent her a cake. It's so cute. Well, that was it for Drag Race UK Series 2, Episode 5. We are now going to go into Episode 6 with 7 girls. It's going back quickly.
And Snatch? What's coming up next week? Did they say?
I think next week is Snatch Game. Is it? Is it? No. Wait, no. I'm not ready to say bye to Ellie Diamond. No, I'm kidding. Oh, no. Yeah. So the next episode is Snatch Game. So we will see what happens there. I'm rooting for all of them at this point. I really just enjoy all of them. So we'll see what happens, but good luck to you girls. All right, well, we'll see y'all next week.
Love y'all. Be safe. Take care of one another.
Happy Valentine's Day. Well, happy day or 2 days after Valentine's Day. We love you.
Yes. Love y'all.
Bye.